Hello Panda fam, today we're going to Burger Zoghali, located in downtown Vancouver along Denman Street. Only a stone's throw away from the beautiful English Bay. Burger Zoghali is a Vancouver-based restaurant chain specializing in Persian-style charcoal grilled smash burgers, known for their smoky flavor. The restaurant first started in North Vancouver and now has a hub also in downtown Vancouver as well. I had seen my friends post about it on their Instagram and I knew I had to go. Their burgers look absolutely insane. They're freaking massive. Before we can talk about the food, let's just talk about the store just a little bit. It's a very dimly lit restaurant with some large TVs around the place. It really gives off sports bar vibes. This spot has a decent amount of seating, despite how small it looks like from the outside. I've been told that on the weekend it actually gets pretty darn busy. And there's also a patio on the outside, but right now it's probably a little too cold for us to be out there. Now they have a pretty decent sized menu, but they're primarily different kinds of burgers, and only a few non-burger items. And of course we had to start with this non-burger item. They call this drink Persian style. Vodka, pomegranate juice, simple syrup, and soda water. It's a fun little drink that's sweet and fizzy. But this drink comes in clutch later, because the food here is definitely on the heavier side and this really helps cut the grease. And boy did we get a lot of food, because we got like 3 to 4 items that I really wanted to try. I wanted to do a proper review of this place. And we started off strong with the chef's kiss fries, loaded with chicken, beef, lots of mozzarella cheese, and the house sauce. What you're seeing here is a crazy thick layer of mozzarella cheese, cooked to absolutely golden brown perfection. These guys do not skimp out on their cheese, and I guarantee that you'll have crazy cheese bowls here. And there's actually so many toppings on the inside, so you're never eating just a plain fry. Now how does this monster of an appetizer actually taste? Pretty damn freaking good. The cheese has a crispy layer on top, and this smooth and creamy layer on the bottom. Mixed with the savoriness of the meat, and a little bit of the fries, it hits so freaking good. They also have a couple sauces on the side that makes it even better, makes the flavor a little bit more complex. So I do highly recommend this, but I do recommend that you try this with friends. It's a lot of freaking food. Next up we have the jalapeno poppers. Honestly, from the outside it's not that impressive looking. And I was trying to show you guys the cross section, but it was incredibly hard to split in half. We actually tried it over and over again, and it was incredibly hard to get it right. So ultimately we had to give up. It was just a little too hard to do. But let me tell you this, they're super crunchy on the outside, super cheesy on the inside. And they have that little bit of jalapeno flavor to just give it a kick. It wasn't super spicy, I would prefer it a little bit more spicy, but overall, very good. I think the most impressive part is after all the filming, we usually take quite a bit of time. It was still crispy at the end. Still really good, still relatively hot. I was super impressed by it actually. And I would 100% get it again. And then we had the hot dog. But it was so much more than just a hot dog. It's a loaded hot dog with chicken, beef, mushrooms, mozzarella cheese, tomato, pickles, and lots of house sauce. Overall, it was a pretty decent hot dog. Despite having so much stuff in it, the flavor wasn't like crazy impactful. I think this hot dog needs something to break up the cheese and the meat. I think maybe like veggies or something acidic might actually break up the flavor a little bit and make it that much better. There were some sauces on the table like salsa verde, and I put that on and it made it so good. I think it just makes the flavor a little bit more complex. I think some crunchy vegetables actually might give it a little bit more texture. But overall, not too shabby. And then we have this monstrosity. They call it the all-in-one. It is crispy chicken tenders and a grilled beef patty with chicken jambon, beef jambon, sauteed mushrooms, mozzarella cheese, cheddar cheese, pickles, tomato, lettuce, and house sauce. Damn, that was a mouthful just to say. First of all, it is delicious. The cheese is so melty and crispy at the same time. The beef is properly cooked, so it's not like a hockey puck. With all the meat and cheese, it's definitely very savory. It did have some lettuce and some tomatoes to cut the fat just a little bit. For me, I really liked it, but again, it kind of suffers from the same problem. I kind of wish it had a little bit more kick. Maybe something with jalapenos or banana peppers, or a sauce that just gives it a little bit of kick. And while the protein was individually pretty damn good, when you bit into it, you really couldn't tell them apart. So maybe if the beef was flavored slightly differently, or if the chicken tenders were just a little bit more crispy, you could really get a little bit more difference between the two. But overall, I really enjoyed it, and I would 100% get it again, though it is a lot of food. So make sure when you order it, that you know what you're getting yourself into. Anyhow, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm always grateful that you guys watch these videos, and I love that you guys are commenting. So please continue to subscribe, like, comment, it means a whole lot. So thank you Panda fam, let's dine again soon.